they're just kind of the best people on the planet, and anything that we can do to help kind of just take the suck away. You know, for something like this to happen to people that you just really, really love is heartbreaking, and I just hope you guys enjoy the day.
Our second Wish Patrol surprise aired in March 2017. Matthew and Kristen Wallach's life changed forever when the new mom was diagnosed with ALS just days after their daughter was born in 2016. Friends nominated the family, and the Wish Patrol worked to help make sure they knew the entire community was rallying behind them. Kristen passed away this past May. She was 32. Silence can sometimes be a good thing, but for one little girl named Casey, silence was all she knew. For nearly 4 years, one local mom never heard the voice of her own daughter. Hearing loss made little Casey Angrick nonverbal. That is, until a gift that changed both of their lives. The Wish Patrol wanted to make sure Casey's new lease on life started with a surprise.
Brooke Martin with Wish TV. How are you? Come on in.
Hi.
You've been nominated for the Wish Patrol.
Are you kidding me?
No.
Oh my God.
This is all for you.
No way.
Yes.
These tears, although happy, are just a few of many Katie Angrick has shed the past 5 years.
We first found out at the hospital. She failed her hearing test twice. So they tell you not to worry, but you're going to.
Hearing loss. It could be worse, Katie thought. Doctors said hearing aids should do the trick.
As a parent, you don't want to be devastated, but you are in a way, because you just want your baby to be perfect.
But year after year, Casey wasn't advancing. From one doctor to the next, one opinion to another. Still, no progress.
From that point on, we've been on a pretty hard road.
At the age when most toddlers would be rambling nonstop, Casey was silent, locked in her own world, shut out from the rest. The Angricks then realized Casey had gone deaf.
It's like you don't even know your daughter because you don't know what she's thinking. She doesn't really talk.
At perhaps their lowest point, hope shone in.
Say, ah. Good job.
The Angricks were introduced to a nonprofit in Indianapolis, Hear Indiana. For 30 years, the organization has been working for equal opportunities for children with hearing loss.
Introduced to Hear Indiana. And from then, she's just skyrocketed. It's wonderful.
It didn't take long before Casey was approved as a candidate for cochlear implants, a small electronic device implanted into a patient's head that provides them with a sense of sound. The Angricks didn't think twice. And on April 16th, the device was turned on and Casey began to hear.
Casey.
Yep.
Casey. Can you hear Mama? Casey. Hi.
You got one ear on.
You looked at me. Did you hear my voice?
As soon as they turn her on, you kind of see her, her eyes kind of like, it's like if you heard a sound like, what was that,
Overnight, Katie started to get her daughter back.
Dog. Man. Good kitty.
To really have her, just say mom and, hi and goodbye and hello and thank you and please. It was wonderful to finally hear that voice. And that's, what you always wanted to hear was just her voice.
But the surgery was expensive and routine hour-long trips to therapy were taking a toll. So the Wish Patrol decided to pay a visit during one of Casey's therapy sessions to celebrate her newfound gift.
Naomi, why did you nominate Katie and Casey?
The Angricks have had a pretty long journey getting here and getting Casey her implants. And they've had lots of therapy appointments here, both for audiology and speech, but they've been driving to school, and so I just know how much it's taken for their family to get her where she needs to be, so.
Yeah.
This has been a long journey for you.
Very.
A lot of emotions involved?
Yeah, it's not over. It's a long way to go.
It's just beginning in some ways.
Absolutely, yes.
How, as a mama, is your heart doing for all of this?
It's hard. There's some days you just want to give up, and you can't, because you just want her to have everything that everybody else has a chance to. And you just, you know, when you have something special, you just can't give up on it. You gotta keep going.
We're going to try and make it just a little bit easier for you, okay? Okay. Come on over here. I want to introduce you to Leslie Olson with the Children's Museum of Indianapolis.
Hello, nice to meet you too. It is an honor and a delight for the Children's Museum to give you and your family and Casey a membership for the Children's Museum. And we hear she loves dinosaurs.
Oh God, she loves
so we have a little gift bag, a little backpack for her. Casey.
Katie, the Indianapolis Zoo is also giving your family memberships to the zoo. We want Casey to hear all the animals. You guys have been so into doctor's appointments and just doing the next needed thing that needs to happen, and so we think it's important for you guys to take some time and be a family and start this new life together with the gift of hearing, which is what Hear Indiana has so graciously provided. So one last thing that we have for you, Speedway wants to give you $500 in gas so that you can just take a little bit of the burden off. We just want you to know that we're really proud of you guys, and we're so inspired by your story. And it's hard, but you're not alone in it.
Right. I'm shocked. I'm surprised. I'm so grateful and thankful. Nothing like this ever happened. So you just don't, I don't know, you just do what you can.
Yeah. When you look into her eyes, it makes it all worth it, but it doesn't mean it's not hard.
Yeah, she's definitely a beautiful soul, and I'm so happy I got to be her mom.
Since our surprise visit with Casey, the family has received some big news. Casey is finally starting classes at a new school. Her mom says they are thrilled. She will now be considered a kindergartner.
I'm telling you, this is amazing. I didn't know this many people cared about us.
Never alone. The Wish Patrol surprises two grandmothers who woke up one morning to find their home had been broken into.